I run and create video ads for local service businesses here in Arizona. I believe that my biggest constraint is scaling my ad spend while keeping positive metrics. And my revenue fluctuates, of course, but it's between 70 to 120,000 a month. For the past, I want to say maybe 4 to 6 months, I've been running just one offer. It was around 7,000 upfront, and then it was a month to month cancel anytime, $800. And then I just actually recently switched that like last week to 15K over 6 months. And what's included is just 10 ads. So we go out, we do the scripting, filming, editing, setup, and management. That's everything that's included for the 6 month. It's us, working with them in Slack and managing their ads and creating it for them.
I think two big things I would implement almost immediately is number one, I would probably try to do it's 15K for 6 months, or if you pay in full right now, it's 12K. Or 11K or something like that. Because if you can pull that cash forward, it's going to be worth more to you than it is going to be to spread it out over the couple of months. And if we know the previous lifetime value is roughly 10,200, as long as you're above that, then this new offer is essentially beating out the previous one.
Mm-hmm.
But you do want to incentivize a lot of people to try to piff if you can. And having
Sure.
the same price point both ways isn't helpful. Now, the other option is you do the 15K as the piff, and you do like 18 to 20K is the payment plan. But in a local service-based business, I actually feel like there's a limit on how much that they can pay, a
Yeah.
local ads or marketing agency. So
Yeah.
for that reason, I would try to go the opposite first, establish baseline metrics, increase cash per close. And then over
Okay.
time, you can move it from 12 to 15 to 13 to 16, 14 to 18 if the market bears
Yeah.
it.
Okay. And then so for that, when you're pitching it, do you say the 15K first and then you say if you piff it's 12, or do you say it's 12, but if you have to do a payment plan, it's 15?
So I will typically say the PIF amounts first,
Okay.
because that's what I want them to anchor to, that price point. And then when they say, "Oh, can I break it up?" I say, "That's fine. I just need to charge a little bit of interest." So then it'll be 18. And then almost always, then they'll be like, "Okay, then I'll just PIF." You know what I mean? Like, because they want
Oh,
to do it.
okay.
And then it
Yeah.
also prevents it so that they're like, I'll be honest with you, everything's negotiation. So we don't always do this. But if somebody's like, "Look, I can do it in 3 payments, but I want to do it at 15 instead of 18, then I'll just take it. I'll be like, okay, fine, whatever. We'll do it for the 15 on it. But I would anchor it towards the lower number because that's what you want to incentivize
Okay.
towards. If you'd anchor to the higher number, they might not even say, can you break that up?
Yeah.
They might think, oh, that's not even worth what I want to pay.
Okay. Got it. So yeah, 12, say 12K. And then if they need it broken up, like in-house financing, then 15. If they need to buy now, pay later, 18.
One thing you could also do is this is something I wouldn't do right away, but later on the road. Hey, it's 12K over 12K for 6 months. And there's a $3,000 setup fee, but if we move forward in the next 24 hours, I waive the $3,000 setup fee. So that way you can incentivize a little bit of urgency, because one thing that we're missing in your offer is a little bit of urgency. Why should they buy your stuff now versus later? Which if you do a good sales call, you can explain, hey, you're leaving this money on the table, blah, blah, blah. But
Yeah.
the reason why challenges and webinars and all that works so well is typically challenges is because it's like after this event is over, you can't get this offer again. So you almost want to recreate that on every single sales call if you can.
If you want me and my team to install any of these systems in your business done for you, make sure you go down below and book a free revenue system diagnostic call. We're going to get on a call, identify your biggest bottleneck, and show you exactly what we would do to solve it there live. The best news is we offer every single client a no questions asked money back guarantee. If you want to be featured on our next constraint call, go down below and apply.